museum tractor puller here. Tractor pulling club, I guess. We're just starting the 5,000 pound. We just finished the 4,500. We're gonna finish up the 5,000, and then we're gonna finish up a bracket pull from a couple weeks ago, June 14th. That we were down to 8 tractors and canceled the rest due to rain that night. So we're gonna finish up that bracket pull. It's a double elimination, so maybe I would say 8 to 10 hooks left or so. There's like 4 of them that haven't lost any yet. But I don't know. Yeah. That's like where you down there looking at that. Oh, I got a picture. What they throw a number for? Thank you.
Comes in handy being able to get back and look at them sometimes.
Yeah. There are a lot of people that like
appreciate
it. And then you can see other places that you may never go, you know, see what other people are doing. That's what I hear the
mainly
most
to go
of.
back and check the classes and watch and see what the tractor was doing. Or check my
Yeah.
cars, see what cars are nice and light, balanced.
There's a lot of people that find it, you know, helpful for them. So. Something sounds like it's missing on that one. Welcome, we're at the West Virginia State Farm Antique Tractor Club here this morning. It's actually afternoon now. We started a little after 11 o'clock. We already finished one class, the 4,500. Now we're on the 5,000. Starting to get some of these pullers down the track a little further now, so I don't know, I kind of just restarted the live because it didn't seem like very many people were watching it, and it just had some down space, I think, in the first live, so. But things are gonna get going here shortly, that's for sure. Maybe zoom in a little more. They're not quite coming down all this way yet. You should be in the bracket pull. They usually go. Well, a few of those tractors stop around where I'm sitting in the bracket pull, and that'll be the next thing up. It's they're gonna finish up that from June 14th. When I was here, we had 8 tractors left in a double elimination tournament, and it started downpouring that day. It was bad. I sat in the vehicle about 10 minutes, and track was so flooded, I just decided to leave and damn near spun the car out trying to get across the track.
Next on sled is Mike Hill, Tom Morrison, and Andy Alderman.
Thanks everybody for joining. Happy July 4th, yesterday. Maybe a lot of you are still recovering from your celebrations. I know I sure did see a lot of fireworks last night. Probably the most fireworks I've ever seen while driving. It looked like there was fireworks going off everywhere. Can't tell quite who's up. I don't know if that's Nick Paul or somebody else. Might be Nick. Said his name is Mike. I don't know who that is.
Next on sled, Tom Morrison, Andy Alderman, Jim Bumgarner.
That John Deere that got out here to 170, was he up in the air?
I think so. I really thought that was the 5,000 class because I thought they said that was the end of it.
Yeah, I guess not.
So, and I'm like, okay, I guess not.
Yeah, he whooped it on everybody.
Yeah, I can't hardly believe that.
Yeah, I text Pete, the one that set the Lyle Stronger speed. His friends that shoots, they pull the little CA and the RC. They go to mostly Sugar Creek. They go up to Mile Branch. They go down to Woodsfield sometimes. But anyway, I texted him a little bit ago. I says, "Hey, Maxwell's got the live stream on," because he had sent me.
I just restarted it because I think the earlier one, a lot of dead space. People really weren't getting on, and now there's 200 people on it.
Yeah, he had taken a quarter of his TV last Saturday. He said, "Hey, look." He says, "I see you're on."
Marshallville last Saturday, I had 3,600 people at one time. I had a really good one there, like 270,000, I think. tractor just loves more weight.
It does.
Yeah, I think, you know, when he gets it up towards 6,000, he's gone.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be in trouble there. It stood up in the air and then come back down. I guess that was about right.
I think that took the lead, Tom Morrison. That tractor loves getting more weight on it. As he's going to go on throughout the day, he's going to pull further and further.
They go to place and order.
Welcome everybody. We're at the Western Antique Tractor Club this afternoon. We're in the second class today, 5,000 pounds. Another tough running tractor here, Andy. Andy Hollerman. He's a tough running competitor. He'll be in the bracket poll, and that's after this class. He's in the loser bracket right now. And Tom Morrison, I think, is in the loser bracket right now. He'll be in it too. So both of those last two tractors are still in it. There's 8 pretty good running tractors in that bracket poll. I'm looking forward to watching the conclusion of it. I know a lot of them, so. Another Massey Hare is coming down. One of the bum gardeners, I'm not sure which.
191.36. 191.36.
Jim. Thank you everybody for watching. We're going to do our best staying live today. We don't have the greatest service here. I did keep the live going the last time I was here pretty good. I think I did drop it once or twice, but it's not bad. Last year when I came here, I couldn't even send a message. So it does seem to be a little better. When I got here this morning, I couldn't send a message or do anything, but
Smith. Then we'll have Cody McDaniel, Dwayne McCune, and Steve Smith.
so Brian Smith, he's one of the ones that runs this club. But I rebooted my phone and it seems to be working, so it's not doing too bad. But maybe the feed ain't great. I don't know. Sometimes people gotta tell me. Sometimes they kind of skip when the feed ain't completely great. I had a company contact me about sponsoring that offered a portable.
Next up we have Cody McDaniel, Dwayne McCune, Steve Smith, and Colton Nymer.
Portable Wi-Fi service. I'm just a little leery on a lot of that. I mean, there's so many con artists anymore. So, I don't know. I wanted more information. They haven't exactly told me too much. It seems like everybody wants to con you to get some information about you, so. Like, show me that you're legitimate and we can talk. They can go for anybody. If anybody's interested in sponsoring a live or anything, because we can do that. I don't make anything off these lives, so I can definitely figure out something. Yeah, I'm normally pretty much different venues every day. We're in West Virginia now. Yesterday I was in Pennsylvania. It's definitely a bit of a journey out here, but we got done pretty early yet last night, about 8:30. You know, I got home about 11 last night. Definitely, I got some solid sleep and out the door about 6:30. I'll tell you, earlier when I was doing a little bit of a pit walk, I was sweating pretty hard. And I've been sitting down here. I'm under a cool shady tree, and it's not bad, but it's a warm one here. I think at home the high today was like 86, and I think today I seen the high here was 96. But I got plenty of fluids and under a shaded tree, so it shouldn't be too bad for me. And I'm glad they're pulling this direction, because if they were pulling the other direction, it'd be rough. Not as much shade down that way. I wish it was a little more windy here, but there's a little bit of a breeze.
Can't do it on the back end, because when the rear tires go to the high spot, up goes the plate.
Thanks for joining from Scotland, by the way. Seems like every live I do get some people from all over the world.
Where's he at today?
Welcome joining us here in West Virginia, in the state of Ohio, or in the United States. I'm usually filming in Ohio, that's why I like Ohio. But we are pretty close to Ohio.
Mason 5000.
That's a new leader, right? I think he took the lead, right? I think that's the new lead. Got these little bugs flying around. We're fairly close to the Ohio River. We get quite a few crazy bugs. I'd say maybe we're 5 miles from the Ohio River, maybe. Maybe not even.
Well, 25. I had the front tire
Getting the numbers up there. Thank you everybody for joining. We're at the West Virginia State Farm Museum in West Virginia. They got an antique club here. We're finishing up the 5,000 pound class, and then we're gonna finish up a bracket hole from June 14th. There's 8 tractors left. And it's double elimination, so I'd say we got like 8 to 10 hooks left of that. And then they're gonna go back to resuming the rest of this regular club hole they have. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel here. You'll get notifications of lives and when I post other videos. Usually I do regular, shorts videos and combine them all into one video, much shorter video to watch. And I usually post that within a week of the event, depending on how much I got going on. But the next weekend I'm just gonna have another 3 to 5 events, so I can't sit on them too long. And if you want to look at photos, I post plenty on Facebook, making pulling memories. There's lots of content for everybody to enjoy. Post some short videos there too. Pretty much all I do there. And I'm also on Clapper. I don't always keep up on that as much, but I do post some. Museum in Point Pleasant, West Virginia.
Felt about right, though. Yeah. Please leave it. That. Oh, Bradford. I just got a case. Got all his got. He's only got 2 cylinders, so he's at a disadvantage right off the bat.
John Deere's fault. They drank it.
There you go, John Deere fans. I know some people jump on just to hear those pops. Yeah, that's famous Andy's tractor. It's a good run. This tractor is still in the bracket pool. He hasn't lost any, I don't think, yet. I'll be coming up after this class, which should be a few left in it. Not sure how many.
Yeah, obviously. People are right in there.
welcome from Southwest Oregon. I don't think you guys get a whole lot of tractor pulling out there from what I understand. My area, every Saturday, within a 3-hour drive, I can find 10 to 15 tractor pulls. Just depends on where I want to go. You know, some places treat you a little better than others. So.
Yeah, I'm damn good by the school system. You did last fall. I did last fall.
I think I did have a lot closer
I got
pulls
off.
today.
Yeah. I mean, that was yours. We got last.
Any more of them in this class? And,
8?
practice old boys being weighted up and being over there, trying to get the pole that help out.
Oh, yeah, done it yet?
Like, I don't even really see that many.
I said,
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be Ryan. I think got all of them.
Don't want to do that.
Wasn't short on power,
He
but
went to the last
no.
just hit that wet spot right there. He pretty much where everybody else is been and stopped.
He can weigh it.
Next on the plan is Roger Bumgarner, en route, handicap.
What sound is that? The sound of the tractors? I hear a lot of people say they love hearing John Deere's. We use it as they'll keep playing over and over like a John Deere video, and that's what they use to go to sleep. And it helps them, I guess. And I'm like, okay, sure. Yeah, I don't mind the sound, but I do have a few places that the John Deere's kind of just ricochet off the back of a grandstand, and it's like it's louder coming off the back of the grandstand, and it just echoes. We don't have anything like that around here.
Best thing you have.
Yeah, that's why I picked this place. I told Brian, I'm like, I'm so glad you're pulling this way, because in a little bit there ain't gonna be no shade down there.
No. Over there where we got the canopy set up, the corner of that building,
Yeah.
it's just like a one tunnel going through there.
Is it? That wouldn't be bad, but
Someone brought a fan over there and sat in front
yeah, I
of a
think
boy.
Bud.
Yeah, I was telling Wendell. I
But-
never thought.
Those posts and the fence.
We've been a red one and orange one, carrying big stock fan with us.
I was thinking about bringing space heaters to some of the indoor poles. Like that, because it's like Wasion, I sit right in front of the door. It gets cold there. Oh, what the heck happened? nothing supercharged here. This is mostly stock. Maybe a little more than stock. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know of anybody with anything like that around. Probably one of the rarer tractors I have seen pulling in the United States was a Friday tractor. I've only seen one of them. And I think Empire tractor I may have seen pull once or twice. Definitely don't a lot of them. They don't have a lot of power to their motors. But they're kind of like two-seaters and kind of different.
I don't know if they start on the loser side, winner side, because that's where they were at.
I know that tractor I just ran still in the bracket pool. I don't think he's lost any yet. Danny Chapman, he's one of the guys that runs this event.
Are they just creating a
Bud Davis hadn't pulled yet or has?
Yeah, he pulled it. He was right. Well, no, he's sitting down there.
He hasn't pulled in this class yet.
Yeah, he's the last one.
He'd be throwing that umbrella pretty soon and saying, he'll be throwing that umbrella pretty soon saying, that's the reason I lost.
That's a mini bowling umbrella.
Is it? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Probably some brand of tractor is not in the United States.
That's what she said. That he's out. Something in that last word.
Yeah, we don't get a whole lot of foreign tractors pulling in the United States.
Who's last?
They go somewhere.
This is a Farmall.
There's one more after it.
Yep. That must be that dude. That's Nick Ball. Yeah, that's
You know that thing back there.
Yeah, that's a funny place.
30-minute distance on 177.60.
What's that?
It starts harder than stand up to the odds.
We got a few Massey Fergusons. Or Massey Harris, I should say, probably. One of them might be a Massey Ferguson. I'm not sure. I didn't really look that well at it. Welcome, Tim, from North Carolina. I'm sure it's a warm day down there. Well, you got Massey Ferguson and Massey Harris. Like the one just passing me, the Massey Harris. I want to say the other one down there is a Massey Ferguson.
They're still tearing dirt out of there. Digging down in there.
Pete. What does Pete want? Yeah, I have no idea what they just said.
Yeah.
Two Bud Davis. Two more.
Huh?
Yep.
another one to replace it. Might as well make friends with it.
Brad's pulling
5,000.
5,000 farmers in July.
I haven't yet. I had a pretty big confidence.
We're on, Brad. You're up a little bit.
Good hook. Very good. Good hook. Ooh, 239. 239.
I think that's a new leader there.
Good hook. There it was. We could have had 1, 3, 4. Yeah.
No, I mean, they're probably, they could be a 10.
There's 2 more after you.
Didn't.
They get light gray
I thought it was going to yank you to the right there for a second.
Well,
When you first hit up there.
I was on the inside brake. When I went through that spot that it jerked everybody around,
Yeah.
I was on the brake.
Come on, come get moving up.
Oh, it won't ever move. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. But I never said anything.
Beat it, beat
We
it.
didn't take it.
Just park below the park.
I didn't take it. It's the first place they were going to do 13 years after making it.
Todd Davis is back. He's still in the bracket pool. He ain't gonna be happy about being the last puller and then coming back. Bud Polk Davis is a character, that's for sure. Sometimes he pulls with a rooster in front of his tractor. It's not there. I think I heard a couple weeks back he got mad at it, threw it or something like that. No.
Like, that was my oldest boy in the house, that last hook.
Yeah, he did
That
good.
heck of a hook.
Yeah, he did good.
Oh, really?
We'll see after this one.
How many tractors?
Oh, yeah,
That's
he
tough.
could win it. This next one could win it all. His last track.
It was
But he's probably gonna.
After bus hold, we're going to take about a 15-minute intermission for the boys
Too
on
dang
the
on
tractor.
bad, you know,
Take 5, get something to
food.
drink.
Yeah.
there was
I was just wondering about that. They say when there's no food, they have ordered from a pizza place.
I wish that had come around and said that. I'd have thrown some money in the hat to get
Yeah,
a
I
couple
don't know what they're
slices of
doing today. I didn't talk to anybody, so.
next year, next time.
Yeah. Something doesn't spoil it. A little light, I think. Still everybody else doing.
But it is at 226.71. 226.71.
Knowing Bud, if it's not good enough for him, he may just throw down an umbrella. He's a character. You never know what to expect from him. So I guess they said they're going to take about a 15-minute break. Probably let some of the tractors that just ran cool down a little bit. And then they'll be pulling that bracket pole.
Then
So-
they'll have to do a break after the bracket because they gotta get those tractors.
I'm still going to leave it live.
I'd rather work
So just be a little patient. We got about 15 minutes.
at least across the scale.
I think.
Time to tear that track up now.
We still got another one?
Yeah.
Last one, right?
Huh?
Last look at that. Oh, I just seen him going across.
You got a
it.
second out of it.
Yeah, that's good. But you know, knowing Bud, he didn't win, he might throw that umbrella. Never know what that guy's doing.
Seen him do it, have you? Do some goofy stuff. Only if he's been drinking, probably.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
that Massey pull, did they pull it yet? Exhibition or?
I don't know. That's what I was wondering.
Maybe
I
they
thought
can't get in 5,000 with that
This
thing.
one was heavier than that.
Huh.
I don't know.
That Massey hasn't pulled yet, has it? The exhibition? Exhibition Massey?
I haven't seen it.
I didn't think they let him scale up so much.
heard everybody saying it.
Probably not. That's right, they did do that last.
Don't forget to weigh out. The winners of the 4,500 pound class and the 5,000. If you come get your money, it's not so crowded at the end of the pool. So come get your winnings from the 45 and the 5,000.
down. Flip it on. Hey, down some in. Maybe down that way just a little bit. Switch it on. When you turn it, switch it off. Make it turn. Then switch it back when you get straightened up. And then come down. I would say come down to that side anyway. There's about 90 gallons of water in there. That'll help maybe hold the dust down a little bit. Okay.
Sorry about that. We're still here. We're still on break. I guess they're all talking about ordering pizza. There ain't a whole lot of anything around here. I'm just moving the chair a little forward so we got more shade. I guess I should be seeing what I'm looking at. All right, we're good. Should be good and going here in a few minutes, I think. We'll see. Okay. Well, should be getting started here in a few minutes. I seen Bud backed up. He must be the first to hook. I know he's still in the winner's bracket, so I think they're gonna start on the. They got 4 left in the winner's bracket and 4 left in the loser's bracket. Oh, now he's getting away. I don't know what he's doing. Got the water hose out, watering the track some. Oh, all right. Hello, hello. We're just on a little bit of a break here with West Virginia State Farm antique tractor holding club here. Come back and the Appalachian Polar sitting next to me. Looking for a shady tree. I guess he's getting under the shady tree with me. Should be getting going here in a few minutes. They said it was about a 15-minute break. I don't know how long it's been, but. Channel, you'll get notifications of future lives and videos I make.
Match off these two.
Looks like we're gonna get started here. Okay, so this is the bracket poll. We're finishing up. There's 8 tractors left. There's 4 in the winner's bracket. Full elimination. Weight is 52.50. Sorry. Should be pretty interesting. We're getting down to it. We were here June 14th, and the rest of it got rained out. We just had a sudden crazy rainstorm that day. That storm left a lot of people in some dire straits. The one that hit today. Hopefully he doesn't want to stop right there. I think Ryan Beagle's up first. He's the first one to hook of the bracket. Next tractor will be competing one, needs to beat 238 to move on. If they don't move on, they're going to fall into the losers bracket. It's double elimination. Thanks for everybody staying on. Hopefully more people come back. They took a bit of a long break. We're back pulling now. Here they had here, finishing off 8 tractors left. We're in the first bracket, down the winners portion.
Let's see, if you win, you'll have a potential of going against maybe 3 or 4 more hooks. Probably. I think I was on my 6th hook. I lost the second round.
Boy, that is a disqualification.
Yeah. Second. Right? You're in the top bracket.
So the first bracket moved on. The one that just pulled will go into losers bracket. He's not out of it yet, but that's his first loss of the bracket.
He was giving you hell.
Yeah. The way you were, leave him alone and pull the crap.
And the other should be a John Deere and
Oh, he
Bud Davis.
That? Girlfriend?
Him.
Oh. Is he at a big pole somewhere?
That's how he goes down.
Is that the big boys?
The way he was talking, there ain't no tractors. A couple super farms.
Oh, I don't think they do any tractors there. I think it's mostly semis and pickups.
That thing out of the way. Did he quit?
Yeah, what is he doing?
Why don't you stay up there with Grandpa?
Stuck on the middle of the track. Not sure if it quit running or what. Did he say I don't work on them?
They quit?
I think he said I don't work on them.
Oh yeah, that's still right.
Oh, okay.
I know what they're trying to figure out.
Water.
Heck, you weren't in it until you walked into it. couldn't make out that distance. Anybody hear that? It was two something. I didn't quite hear it.
230.
Really? That's really good for him.
Yeah.
I don't think he went any further than like 218 during the rest of that bracket.
Right.
Ah, Bud's gonna have his work cut out for him.
Yep. Who is it? Bud?
Bud, he'll be throwing that umbrella if he loses.
Oh, yeah.
I lost to a John Deere. Oh my God. Never hear the end of it.
What was this song here?
Be a good spectacle.
Here we go, Bud Davis, the character himself. If he loses this, that umbrella on that tractor may go flying.
Yeah, just go like this, go out at night. Just go ahead and polish yourself off while you're on the track.
Oh.
So is Bud a better bowler when he's drinking or not drinking?
I don't know.
You've seen him way more than I
Hey,
have.
where's
Probably when he's drinking.
Where's
He's
Rick?
better.
Yeah.
Where's Rick?
I don't know where he's probably at his river lawn. He parties too hard there to me.
I didn't talk to him this month.
Rick Holford and that.
Oh.
They better watch that when you come off that hump.
I would say.
I think the umbrella's safe this round.
239.
Yep.
He ain't gonna throw it yet.
He was 239, I thought he said. The other guy was 230, but weren't you 239 or something? That was some rap. Yeah.
I think Bud moved on, but I couldn't hear. Couldn't hear the distances of either one. So
Somebody had some delivered.
Yeah, they did. And I was hoping we could just want to take some over. I think they had a special that hobby. We ended up getting like 7.
Who's up first? Tom? In the loser bracket time.
I don't know what happened. I can't hear nothing now.
Next on the list is Kim Morrison versus Rick Flack.
I told them they need to put a speaker down here going this way.
Tim. Like, you know Tim
You
Morrison.
can't hear nothing.
Did he call him Tim?
I thought he called him Tim. Well,
They did like a couple weeks ago too.
Did he?
Yeah.
He ain't very smart. He worked up there where I did.
He called him Tom in the earlier classes, but it's wrote Tim on this sheet apparently.
Who was that?
that was a speaker. Not very nice of yours.
My speakers are just not fixed. Because
Do that a lot.
they do streaks.
Yeah, they need a new microphone or something. I don't know. They need a new microphone or something. That's
Yeah.
rough.
I think it's his shrill voice causes that.
Ah, he was doing it last time too. But you, like right now, I can't hear anything over there.
I can't either. We're gonna have
Before,
to do
I could
something.
hear something,
Yeah.
But now I can't
Add
hear.
some to it. I'll see how.
Put almost all of our money into a football field.
I don't see how.
I don't know whether it would be compatible or
No,
not.
'cause
My head
we
is.
The club up home, we
had
put
to
work
agree
track.
with it.
All right, now we're on the loser side of the bracket.
I tell you, it's been out of the building the last 5 years. I ought to see if they're never going to use them. You guys can make it work.
Oh yeah.
I'm the president of that organization. I might just say, here's what we're going to do.
There you go. That sounds good.
Now you yank them off the track.
Maybe you.
It's a good run. I don't know what the distance is.
I couldn't tell. Did you say 253 or 260?
One of them two, I couldn't tell him.
He hit the brake on.
So the loser of this round is out.
Yeah, just black.
Should be a good pairing here. This case was pretty tough on the 14th.
Finally just folded. That's the heck with it. Yeah, every time.
Was Tom 263?
Yeah, right. Whenever that news came up on him, that was out.
I said that'd be a tough matchup. I think it was 264 versus 263. This will be an equally tough matchup here. Andy's a pretty tough competitor. not Chad Webb,
Now you
but it's famous Andy's tractor. Again, we're on the losers bracket, the 5250 bracket hole here at West Virginia State Farm Museum. Loser of this round is out of the bracket. And then we'll be down to, I believe, 6 tractors after this. There's still 2 tractors that haven't lost.
How you go through? 230, was it 232? Something like that. Yeah.
Yep. So guy with a match up with anybody else.
Well, you were good too.
Oh, yeah.
Bill Chips or whatever his name is. What's Andy's tractor? Oh, Andy's tractor. Okay. Is that his name? I want to meet him.
Yeah, that one's very good.
That's all right.
Nope.
I know we're going to have to do something like he's out. We're going to fade him or what? Yeah, just saying.
That was just
We're
like
going
one
tractor from the paint. You know, he probably could be like, that's not Chad Webb.
Yeah.
Isn't that a disqualification?
Yeah, he had a wedding to go to.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's them boys that was throwing in those passes. She was telling somebody she was in passes there. It's like right anyway. Right.
Yes, it is from Bullskin. I do know that.
What did he say, Andy? Was that the cold wind?
Yeah, they got southeast.
I believe so. Yeah. Man, that's good wind. Yeah.
It does the hooking and unhooking. Most antique clubs do that. It saves on, you know, having another person. Biggest,
It's all right. You could just
that
ride. Look
you know,
at
you
the
don't need a person in the beginning and it's just volunteers. So
down.
I guess he's gonna go ahead and do the
Yeah.
yeah, they're not going too fast. I mean, they're not gonna fall off or anything. I get a lot of comments on people saying how unsafe it is. But in the antique pulling world, even if you fell off, you could probably just walk off and you know, wouldn't even get hurt.
Do they have the movie theater or are they out?
I mean, I've seen people step off a antique pulling sled while we're going down. Didn't do anything. Yeah, most of the sleds like this are getting a little old and outdated and, you know, go too fast. We're mostly using any antique bowling throughout the country anymore. I don't think it makes, you know, a lot of their safety regulations for a lot of the pulling organ, you know, things anymore. There is safety when you're dealing with some, you know, leaks and classes and stuff like that. But this sled is a heck of a lot better than the two they have there in McConnellsville. Those two things have problems, I think, every time I go.
biggest thing.
I mean, he came through the center, but he kept. And then this one, that time,
So it looks like the John Deere is eliminated now. And that tractor moves on to the next portion of the loser bracket. And now we have another loser bracket matchup. Forget who they said actually.
They do have They're not. There's no.
And I think everybody's gonna have to do, the range to start with, so they can maintain. You know what I mean? I don't know if I don't know if it'll work before you start out the
Yeah, from my experiences on some of these older sleds, the rails and the chains break a lot, or they go off track, and makes it a long night when they can't stay on the track.
there's another place I see.
So Chad, or well, that's not Chad, but Andy's tractor will move on to the next round. So next round will be the winner's bracket. Neither one of these ones have lost so far. We'll never hear the end of it.
We got 100. Oh, okay.
I think he said 238.
The winner of this one at least guarantees the third place finish, which is in the money. They're paid in 3 places.
Still in her, Willie. Guaranteed place. I don't know where it's gonna be, but it's going to Chad anyway, so. I think maybe he might slip you 100 coming down. Okay. Now, this field, you win some. Pays 500. Doesn't rain today. But I tell you, hey, I think it'll get better, but I guess it's like that. Well, I think the track's
that's got to be close. What was the other one? 228, wasn't it?
228. Yeah.
Weren't they both 228? I don't know.
But they were just off because they were race track. Got full.
My guess is we're gonna take a break after the bracket pull. I think pizza's just arrived. We're at the West Virginia State Farm Museum, Antique Tractor Club there, Point Pleasant, West Virginia, in the United States. We're right now finishing up a bracket hole from June 14th. We were down to 8 tractors, it rained out. Now we're down
Okay, now it's coming over into the lead there.
I think after this bracket, which we should have one more, then we're down to the final 3. Everybody will be in the pay. That's left. seems to be stopping about the same spot now. Okay, so that one's out. We're down to 3 tractors. One hasn't lost at all.
Alright, we got 3 tractors left. We got Ron Beagle sitting in the winner's bracket. We got Bud Davis and Rick Flatt. One battle to see who's going to go against Beagle. Bud Davis will be up. And Rick Flatt. Like I said, got 3 tractors left.
We're getting down nitty gritty here. Bud Davis coming up. He's guaranteed to be in the money, paying the top 3 places. So this is the loser's bracket. Loser of this one will take 3rd place. The winner will go on to face the guy that hasn't lost yet, Beagle.
I believe out of the top 3, Rick Flatt is the only one that's a returning player in the bracket pool. Rick has been in this situation before.
Well, I couldn't hear the distance, so I had no idea. They all seem to be stopping around that same spot now. B2 after this. The Beagle with the Harris.
He hasn't lost yet. This is the loser bracket, Bud versus that Case. Black. Yeah. Well, I thought earlier, you know, in the bracket, it was between the Case and the Matthew Harris. I thought those two ran the best.
I'd say you got it pretty close.
They probably made the longest poles.
These tracks just, you know.
They all seem to be stopping right around 228 right now. I couldn't even hear the last distance,
Yeah.
but
It's kind of hit or miss, and it's getting walled out there.
it must be a hole there.
Well,
I can kind of see a
soft.
slope.
He gets to dragging that drag, and when he sinks it down, some places it's not doing anything, but we're soft, it's jigging it out. So now
Yeah.
you've got this.
Yeah, I can kind of see a slope there. If I was these guys, I'd be trying another spot.
Yeah, that's just what I was getting ready to say. I think I tried. You know.
Well, he might be. It looks like he's coming this way. Must be understanding what we're saying.
Well, earlier he went for the other side. Remember, he went for the right. Yeah, the right end is not that last one. But earlier, he's getting back over there.
Yep. He got through a lot better than anybody else lately. 'Cause I don't think the last,
235.
yeah, that definitely won because the other one was probably back another 10 feet.
And he ain't in the front. He's got a bunch of them in the middle bar. Or anything. The front course case is set up there.
Well, I think he avoided that hole a little more. I think that was the key. It seems like everybody's falling in that hole.
Like I say, he's getting drug out there. He's just skimming this time. If you don't drop it down, yeah. So he didn't right have it sunk in to the effect line. So a little bit ago he had it sunk in, man. It sunk in right there where it rolls out. That thing
Yeah.
sunk in, and you see a difference.
Yep. Well, I've noticed quite a few of the last hooks, they all been stopping right at the same spot. So we got 2 tractors left. So if the Case tractor wins, he's gonna have to win twice. If the Massey Harris that's left, Beagle, wins, then it's over. Because it's double elimination. Harris has not lost in this bracket poll yet. So he needs to lose twice. If not, then it's over. Okay, I think they were seeing if they wanted to take a break to cool down, but they're gonna go. I think it makes a difference when
They haven't been running all day. Now that we're finishing up the bracket pole here towards the end of it, they're not as overheated. Last fall when I was here, one of them was steaming. It overheated.
Black said his tractor's fine, so we're going to go ahead and hook up these last two. Beagle's going first, then it'll be followed by Rick Black. Beagle has to beat twice. So if he loses this first round, then he'll get the choice to go second the next time.
So here we are in the finals. If the Massey Harris wins this round, he wins the bracket pole. If the Case Tractor wins, they will pull again. And after this, I'm gonna end this live and I'm gonna go get something to eat. They got some pizzas a little while ago and I'm gonna go grab some. I'll start back the live. I'm sure they're gonna take a little break. Solid run. Seemed to avoid the hole that seems to be on the far side of the track. So if he wins this round or the bracket pulls over, if the Case wins that's coming up, they will pull again. One more round. that's it. The Massey Harris won it, I believe. Yep. Congratulations to Beagle. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna be back on in a little while. I'm gonna go grab some food.